Hello viewers, it's Cynthia Michael from Screen Review doing my 455 podcast. This is my 455 podcast. And like always, I'm going to speak very loudly, very clearly, and very slowly in case you don't understand it. Also, I'll try to do my best not to breathe too hard during this audio podcast recording as well, not to cause any audio feedback as well. And finally, if you're under 18, this audio podcast recording will have some adult language. Now, once again, if you're under 18, this audio podcast recording will have some adult language. Now, if you're over 18, then it's you're good. Then it's you good to watch this audio podcast recording. So anyway, let's get into the topic of this podcast. I just finished watching Crisis tonight, so basically this podcast is recording on the night after Crisis aired. So basically, this is, I just finished watching Crisis tonight. I'm recording this podcast after I just, when Crisis aired and finished tonight. So anyway, this podcast, just to let you guys know the time frame of this podcast. So anyway, I gotta say, Crisis was. I'd say this was. I would not say that this was a good crossover in my opinion. It did have some fan service to it. It did have some humor. It had some good moments. It had some good moments and some good cameos as well in this crossover. But the only thing I wish they would have done more with it. I wish they could have, they did went out with it. But I felt like if this was a movie, they could have went out more with it, done more with Crisis if it was a movie. But in my opinion, this crossover wasn't bad, it could have been great if it was a movie, but it is what it is. It wasn't it's a good crossover. So basically, I think this is like the scene. Like I think I was judging crossovers, of the average. I think this might be in third place, next to the Invaders and Crisis on FX. So basically, this was a good. Like I said, I'm not knocking it. It was good to see. It was good to see, cameos from actors who done a lot of Eververse TV and whatnot, TVs and movies. It was especially parting cameos like seeing the Flash from the DC movie universe. I talk about the movie Flash from the DC movie universe. That was a surprising cameo right there. And also it's also the biggest thing I really liked about this Crisis is that all the all of the DC shows on Channel 11 are connected or on a same Earth. So basically, Black Lightning. So basically, the greatest thing I liked about this crossover is Black Lightning, Supergirl, Flash, the Legends, are all on the same Earth now. So basically, that was a good thing. And also, I'm glad they kept the Titans and the Doom Patrol Eden Stalker on different Earths. So basically, a lot of people was hoping that, that the Titans won't be on the same Earth. If they do combine, put all the superheroes in the DC TV universe on the same Earth, but a lot of people who like Titans and Doom Patrol, were kind of hoping that that the Titans and the Doom Patrol won't be on the same Earth as the other DC shows. So basically, it's a win-win. So basically, like all the DC shows on Channel 11 are now on the same Earth as for all the live action DC shows on the DC Universe streaming shows like Stargirl, Doom Patrol, and Titans are still on different are still on different are still on different Earths. So basically, all the Arrowverse shows, including Black Lightning, are all now connected on the same on the same Earth. But as for all the DC live action shows, as Stargirl, the upcoming Stargirl show, the upcoming Green Lantern show, and Titans and Doom Patrol. They're all going to take those shows are going to still be on different Earths. So basically, it's a win-win for everybody. So basically, yes, all the Arrow shows, including Black Lightning, on the same Earth now, called Earth Prime. But as for Titans, Doom Patrol, the upcoming Starburst live action show, and the upcoming Green Lantern show, they're going to take place on different Earths. So basically, it's a win-win right here. But overall, I gotta say, like I said, this was a good crossover. It was, it had some good cameos. It had some good cameos, a lot of good Easter eggs, and some good character development from characters, and also this was a good way to send Stephen off with a bang. So basically, even though technically Crisis is not, I believe Crisis is the last episode. But the final episode ever supposed to come on next week, not the week after and shit like that. But this was I gotta say, this was Stephen at his best. So basically, big up to Steve DeMille, blah blah blah. He really did he really acted his ass off, Stephen get a very good acting job in this Crisis crossover. So basically, he did have some little screen time in throughout the Crisis, throughout the whole Crisis 5-parter episodes. But he did a good job. So basically, honestly, Stephen he will always be the king of the Arrowverse, and also he will always be the king of, he will always be the king of the Arrowverse. So basically, like I said, Crisis Into the Earth was a very good. This was a good Arrowverse crossover. So basically, it was a good ass crossover. So basically, if this was a movie, they could have done more with it. It was a movie, but since it was a 5-part special for a TV show, for multiple TV shows, they did the best what they got. So basically, it had a good story, it had some good character development, and some good Easter eggs as well. So basically, I can't really wait to see what happens next in the Arrowverse and future and other future DC shows, whether it be on the CW or on the streaming service of the DC streaming service, etc., etc. So basically, I just can't wait to see what happens next after Crisis. So basically, I'm looking forward to seeing what happens next for Supergirl, the Batwoman, the Flash, Black Lightning, and Legend. So basically, I'm looking forward to see what happens after Crisis for Supergirl, Legends, Batwoman, Black Lightning, Flash, the Titans and Doom Patrol, including the future Green Lantern show and the Stargirl show as well. So especially the new Superman and Lois show as well. So basically, I'm looking forward to see what happens, what they're gonna do after Crisis for all of these shows, going forward. So anyway, like I said, this was a good crossover. This was a very good crossover. It had some good cameos. It had some good jokes. It had a good story. It has a good story. It's not the exact story of the actual Crisis comic book, but and they did a good job with it. So, and also, I have to say, shout out to John Cryer as Lex Luthor. So basically, what really made this I gotta say, out of all the characters who were featured in this crossover, nobody stole the show more as John Cryer, as John Cryer as Lex Luthor. So basically, no, that John Cryer as Lex Luthor, he really stole this whole crossover. So basically, he was the show. He was the character that stood out the most in this crossover. So basically, John Cryer, Lex Luthor was fucking awesome. So basically, just to let you guys know, John Cryer, Lex Luthor was it was awesome. So anyway, John Cryer, Lex Luthor is awesome. So anyway, just to let you guys know, this was a good crossover. It could have been better as a movie, but it is what it is. So basically, they did with they did what all out with it, what they can do on TV with it. So basically, it's a good crossover. It had good cameos, a lot of Easter eggs, and all the Arrowverse on the same. So basically, like I said, all the Arrowverse shows are now on the same Earth, including Black Lightning. So basically, all the Arrowverse shows, including Black Lightning, are on the same Earth now, called Earth Prime, and all the live action DC Universe live action shows are like Titans. So basically, all the Arrowverse shows, including Black Lightning, are on the same Earth called Earth Prime. As for Titans, Doom Patrol, the new Stargirl show, and the new Green Lantern show, they all take place on different Earths. So basically, it's a win-win. So basically, just let you guys know again. So anyway, what do you guys think about this crossover? This crossover, this Arrowverse crossover. Was it good? Was it bad? Could it have been better? Or just nah? Please let me know with the comments below this podcast. So anyway, this is Sincere Michael from Screen Review. Signing off. 1,